Hey guys, welcome to Get It Done with Gabby. I do not have an intro this week. It's just not happening. Don't feel like it. I really don't have a good justification. We are just jumping right into the organization. Today's video is kind of a combination between getting into some deep cleaning into spots that I don't usually get, under the couch and inside of the fireplace. There's some pretty nasty stuff going on with the fireplace, so we definitely got to clean that out. But we are starting today with stripping down the couch. I don't think I've washed the couch cushions for over a year for sure. I'm trying to think if I've done it since we've moved into this house, and I think I have once. So probably about a year since I've washed these. And honestly, I would do it a lot more if it wasn't such a pain in the butt to get these covers on and off. It really is a pain in the butt. Getting them off is fine, but the whole getting them back on process is just really, really something. But anyway, I want to get these washed, get these all freshened up. And, oh, the other part of this video, my mind is chaos. That is going to be my new motto. The other portion of this video is more packing stuff. So the rug in the living room is my brother's, so I'm going to deep clean and extract that and then get that rolled up and put away. And then also our TV stand is my brother's, so I'm going to get that all taken apart and put away as well. So kind of a combo video, deep cleaning, packing, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we're going to start with the couch and then we're going to do the rug. And I think we move on to the fireplace. So I hope you guys enjoy. Alrighty, it is many hours later. The rug is dry. I'm just going to roll this up and take this out to the garage, and then we are going to start putting the couch back together because I finished washing all of the covers. And you'll see with both sections of this couch, I almost forget to flip it over and clean behind the couch, which was kind of one of the main reasons for doing this task in the first place. But yeah, I get so focused on trying to get these cushions back into the covers that I keep forgetting that I need to flip the couch. So you'll kind of see me go back and forth on that one. But yeah, we're gonna put the cushions back on, get behind the couch, and get everything back in order. If anyone's mildly curious why the legs aren't attached to my couch, it's because I have two cats and a toddler, and there's just no way that I am going to be regularly digging out toys from underneath that thing. When we first got this couch, we had the legs on for like maybe a week before I was done with it. I was like, this isn't working. I tried like blocking the edges with like towels and blankets and stuff, but I was like, I'm just gonna take the legs off. That solves the problem. So that is my reasoning. Alright, I have no idea what video this is going in, but I'm doing this task now, and it is a my brother moving out related task. So, Matt and I decided that we want to bring this gigantic television up to our room when we move into the master. Twofold, it would be nice to have our giant TV in our room, and I'm sure a lot of people don't agree with TVs in the bedroom, but we like it. So anyway, another huge reason that we're taking it out of here is so that there's not a big screen temptation downstairs for Parker every time she's down here playing. And third reason, there's a fireplace back there that we have literally never used. We are coming up on living here for 2 years and never turned the fireplace on. And we're about to be coming out of winter, and I want to use it before winter's over. And my brother's not leaving as soon as we thought he was. So we're moving the TV now, slightly preemptively. So we're gonna move this into one of the other rooms, and then I can take this down because this TV stand is my brother's. So I'm gonna get this all packed up for him so it's ready to go, and then we can use the fireplace. So lots of things going on, lots of reasons for this, but the main purpose is to remove the television. So it's not quite as easy as just like picking it up and moving it, because let me show you. It is currently affixed to the wall. This was our baby safety technique so that, you know, if Parker decided to grab or shake or do anything even slightly aggressive around the TV, it's not going anywhere. It's stuck to the wall. So, gotta unhook that first, and then I will have Matt help me move the TV out. So my original plan for the fireplace was just to figure out how to turn it on. Obviously, we've had the gas off this entire time because it's just been behind our TV. So I was just going to give it a quick wipe down and then figure out how to turn it on. But when I went and took those little front things off, I discovered this. It was coated in a very, very thick layer of dust. So before I started this up and got it all hot in there, I figured it would be prudent to get as much of the dust removed as possible because I can't imagine the smell of an inch of burning dust is a great idea. So I just got a couple rags wet with water and just wiped them off that way because I didn't want to use any chemicals, especially with all the heat involved. I just didn't think that was a great idea. Maybe it wouldn't have made a difference and it would have been fine, but just to stay on the safe side, I just used a damp cloth and wiped everything down. All right, we are on to another task for my brother moving out. Oh, it was probably last week or the week before. You guys saw me declutter the house on all the random spaces I had his stuff stashed. And a bunch of stuff just ended up on the table. So I'm gonna move that out to the garage because the garage is now our staging area for my brother's moving stuff. It's coming up quick. He's out of here in a couple weeks and I just want to make it as easy as possible and as smooth as possible. And so if I have all of the random spaces already packed up for him, I think that will make things a lot easier for him. So all he has to worry about is his own room. So I think the first thing we need to do before I move more stuff into the garage is we need to go out to the garage and actually organize out there because it has exploded. It's so bad out there, guys. Okay, let's just go out there and talk. We are back in action. Fresh battery. What was that? Okay. So the first thing I want to do is move all the glass pieces into one location so that they're not taking up the entire floor space. So let's start with that. Oh my gosh, I have to pause for another second. Do you see that glorious bumper that's sitting along the wall over there? That is from my Trailblazer. And guess what happened? A U-Haul drove by my parked car and just tore it off. And to make things worse, they didn't stop. They didn't leave a note. They just kept on going. They basically said, screw you guys, let's mess up the Trailblazer. So thankfully, some of our beautiful neighbors saw this happen. And while they didn't get a license plate number, they did leave us a timestamp. And by the grace of the universe, our front door camera, like our security camera, was angled just at the right angle where it caught this happening. Like you couldn't identify the U-Haul, like it was blurry at best, but you could see that it was a U-Haul truck and exactly when it happened. And after some long research and lots of calls, U-Haul has paid us out for the damage. So if something like this has ever happened to you, everyone will give you a runaround. Insurance will tell you you need to identify the truck and the driver. U-Haul will spend weeks trying to convince you that in fact you need to know identifying features of the truck. You don't. You don't have to have any of that. So I think the security footage of the U-Haul doing it was enough. Matt, the wonderful, wonderful man that he is, has discovered ChatGPT. I don't know if you guys have heard of ChatGPT, but it's this little AI system. Oh my God, I sound like such an old person. He could explain this way better, but you basically can ask it a question and it gives you all this information back. And so that is how he figured out that U-Haul was entirely responsible for the damage to our vehicle and it was not our responsibility to identify who had done it. And that is how we got our insurance claim handled. Short story long. I am full of it today. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's actually just organize. Okay, our next project is to build a box for these things because this is my bucket and I would like it back. So these are all of my brother's end tables that I took apart when we moved in because we didn't need them in the living room. So they've just been sitting in this for like a couple years now. So let's see, I think we're gonna need to use this big heavy duty box because they're kind of heavy. So let's get this one going. Holy moly, it's huge. Not sure it's gonna be necessary to have this big of a box going. Maybe it'll just be the bottom of the box. Yeah, sure, that sounds like a great idea. Holy shit. Well, I just scared the shit out of myself. There's a freaking scorpion in there. He's dead from all I can tell, but like... What the F, man? That was in my house. He sure as crap wasn't in there when I packed that box. Oh, gross. I am in a full panic now. Well, that fully derailed me. My brother and I just went on a whole like scorpion dive on the internet to figure out how the heck it got into a freaking plastic bucket in my mom's closet up on a high shelf. But we're thinking because our walls are textured that it climbed up the wall and then fell in and then couldn't get back out. I'm like so fully spooked right now I can't focus on what I'm doing, but I need to keep like moving forward. Okay, I think the next thing that I was going to do was move out all of the kitchen boxes. So let's just get that done. I'm gonna try and not be completely consumed by the scorpion thing. Okay, I think we're done with this episode of packing. Let me show you kind of the space we're working with here. This will be so much better. So we have all of this open space now, and I made sure we had walkways because my brother will still have to pack his little glass panels himself, and then this is a box we're still filling with stuff, and then this last kitchen box still has a lot of space in the top. So yeah, we're pretty good. Pretty good on space. So, oh my God, I'm out of breath.